All right, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about the 5 exercises and the only exercises that you need starting out over the ages of 50. I've been a trainer now for 20 years, and I've been owning this gym here in Vancouver, Washington for the past 11 years. And when I meet with people for the first time, and I'm talking about their fitness goals, I ask them, what is one of the biggest challenges you have when it comes to achieving your fitness goals? And they more often than not, tell me like, I had a membership at XYZ gym, and I never used it. And I'll ask, hey, why didn't you use it? Well, the reason why I didn't use it is no one was there to help me. No one was there showing me what to do. And then once I did stuff, I didn't know how much to do, how long to do it. Am I doing it right? Am I going to hurt myself? So the purpose of this video is to help you, to show you the exact exercises to do to help you achieve the results that you want for yourself. All right. Now, how would I do these exercises? If I was just starting out, I would focus over a period of time, say 8 weeks. These exercises, you can, over an 8-week period, definitely give you some big time improvements if you're starting out. And if you're more advanced, then you can do some higher level progressions of these. But these are pretty much the core movements that are going to help you progress from. And I'm sure there's going to be people in the comment section arguing different exercises. But starting out, there's going to be a lot of benefit from what I've seen working with clients one-on-one. I'm not just some guy on the internet, talking about theory. I've been practicing this 20 years with clients. So the first exercise that I want to talk about is the squat. And from a lot of the videos I've done in the past, people tell me, well, squats are hard for me. And usually when, what I've seen when squats are hard for people, it's because they have a lack of mobility. But the importance of doing squats as we age, it's to work those larger muscle groups, your quads, your glutes and your hamstrings, and being able to squat and get up and down off the floor is one of the greater projections of longevity. Okay, be able to live a long, healthy life. Before we go into like the squat, if you're struggling with your squat, you want to start off by increasing your mobility. And we've got plenty of videos on this channel to help you start working on the mobility. And the other thing, to get better at a squat, you've just got to start doing squats. Okay? So there's progressions to them. So one of those first progressions that I would do with the squat would be a TRX squat. And the reason why I really enjoy TRX squats for clients when they're starting out is because you get some help from your upper body and you can control the tempo at which you're lowering yourself. So the squats, you're going to go feet a little wider than shoulder apart, and then you're going to turn your toes out. By turning your toes out, that's going to take some pressure off your knees. So you're going to take a deep breath in. It's going to fill your stomach with air to protect your low back. So take a deep breath in, start from your quads, and then drive through the heels. Deep breath in, and then exhale. That's one variation of the squat. The next squat that you could progress to, say after about 3-4 weeks, you're getting better at the squat and you're using the TRX. The next thing that you could do for yourself is you could use a chair. And you just go feet shoulder apart. You're going to sit back in that chair and then you're going to step up nice and tall. All right. Now, when doing this, going back to my original point is if you have lack of range of motion, you're going to work on that with your mobility, but just work with the range of motion that you have. So if you couldn't go all the way through the full range of motion like I did, no problem. Work with the range of motion you have. Other things you could do is change your feet position to go a little bit wider if you're taller, which will help you get through that range of motion. Or if you're just struggling with that range of motion, you can start out wider anyway. So that's the first exercise that I would do, is that squat. Then the next one I would do is the push-up. So when talking to clients, I'm asking like, what are some of your goals? And their goals are to have more upper body strength. Okay? One of the best exercises that you can do for yourself is that push-up, because it's going to help you build that upper body strength. Also, there's been studies out there they did on men over the ages of 40, maybe it was 50, but you could probably find it, or I could post it, is basically if you're able to do 40 push-ups over that age, in that age range, you decrease your risk for heart attack by a certain percentage. I think it was around 70 to 80%. You're also getting some benefits there. And for men, they tell me not only for women it's building up the body strength, but for men, they're telling me that, they're starting to form boobs, is it called? Man boobs? But I digress. So it's great exercise for building some muscle in the chest. So there's different progressions here. If you can't do a push-up, you can do them from your knees. So you're going to go hands right underneath your shoulder, knees underneath your hips. You're going to take a deep breath in, lower to the floor, and breathe out. Deep breath in, and exhale. Okay, now that you get better with those, then you can add in something like a bench or a bench or a Smith machine. So what the bench will do is be the next progression from the floor. And what you're going to do, it's going to be up a little bit higher. It's going to decrease some of that load. And you're just going to take that deep breath in and exhale. And then the third progression in those push-ups would then be progressing and going to the floor. Again, excellent exercise for building up the upper body strength, toning up those muscles, and working multiple muscle groups. So it's going to save you a lot of time. Third exercise that we're going to progress into is pretty much a 2-for-1. Okay, we're going to do a lat pull down, and what the lat pull down is going to do is strengthen the muscles of your back. And meeting with people and talking to them about their goals, a majority of people, they want to improve their posture, so they want to stand taller because gravity has started to take over and pulling them forward. So the 2-for-1 is some kind of row variation or pull down. So I'm going to show you both of them here. And you might be hearing my son in the background a little bit. Don't have a babysitter, but I wanted to bring you some really great content so that way you can improve your health and fitness and know where to start. So we're going to do some wide grip pull downs here. We're going to go hands wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to have a seat. Our chest is nice and tall. Pull through our elbows, down to our clavicle, and back. It's going to work your biceps and your lats. All right. So this is the 2-for-1 now. So you do your lat pull down, and then we've got our seated row. So our seated row here, it's going to strengthen those muscles of the upper back. I like it too because it stretches out the chest, and then it's going to work your biceps, your back, and help you with that posture. So our chest is nice and tall, slight bend in our knees. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull through the elbows, breathe out, deep breath in. Breathe out, deep breath in. Here we go. Awesome. Now that we finished up our rows, our pull down and our seated row, strengthen those muscles of the upper back. Another one that's kind of love-hate in the fitness community is planks. And that's also among clients. But over the age of 50, if you have a weak core, what you end up seeing is there's a lot of issues with having back issues. Why I like doing the plank for my clients is it starts to strengthen those transverse abdominal muscles. It's like a belt right underneath your belly button here. It goes around to your spine, and that's going to help you give a nice, strong back. So the planks help with those transverse abdominal muscles, but also it starts building up conditioning in the areas of your chest, your shoulders, your arms. So there are different plank variations. One you can start from, if you can't do a regular plank, is just have your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to breathe out and just pull that belly button in. You're going to do that from anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. Some issues that I see people run into, it's hard on their wrists. So you can do that from your elbows. Now, if it's hard on your elbows, then you can do it from that push-up position. And another way, I don't have them in front of me right now, but some dumbbells. And you can put the dumbbells in your hands like this, which will take some pressure off your wrists. putting your wrists in a nice neutral position there. All right, the next progression you could do is just your regular plank, and you can do it from this position. And if you're feeling anything in your low back, you're just gonna bring your hips up a little bit and then breathe out, pull the belly button in. And over a period of time, that conditioning is gonna get better, and you can get to where your back is more in a neutral position. All right. And then the last exercise I want to talk about when starting out is going to give you cardiovascular benefit. And recently I found a study, and I'll post in the video here, by getting 10,200 steps a day, and there's some other lifestyle factors that come with it, it's been proven to extend your life by up to 5 years. And I'm not guaranteeing that for you, but it's going to help you with your cardiovascular benefit. The other thing is with that is you're getting your zone 2 cardio better. And that's, 220 minus your age, multiplied by 60%. You're building up your cardiovascular endurance. And then one of the other goals that my clients over the age of 50 have is they want to lose that belly fat. So getting those extra steps in per day is going to boost your metabolism and get you more active to help lose that body fat. Now, of course, you got to put that with diet. You can't outwork a bad diet. So if you get your 10,200 steps in a day and you're not have a good diet and a calorie deficit, you're not going to lose that weight. But the other thing I like about walking every single day, it's going to give you that heart health, but it's not very stressful on your body. You can do it every single day. Boost your metabolism. It's going to help you with your mood. You're feeling a little down. It's going to help elevate you and make you feel better. Now, how would I approach these exercises? I would say at a minimum, do them twice per week. I would do 3 sets, and I would do 15 to 20 repetitions. And if you want to, you could work it up to 3 times a week, but it's going to strengthen every major muscle group in your body. It's going to help you build endurance, and it's going to help build your conditioning. And then you can start focusing on progression from there. And we could probably cover that in another video in the future. If you like this video, give it a like. And then also let me know in the comment section how this made a benefit for you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.